He settled it.
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lag. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in them. Ice cream whip, triple school.
Man, you doing?
3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation. Ain't got time for no debate. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. I'ma run to the bed until we all got the dough. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check.
So they ain't too big.
What?
I can never switch, not a thing. Lost my dogs, they by my side. And we gon' ride till we die. We ain't gon' run, no, we gon' ride. I can never switch, not a thing.
I don't know who the fuck they ranking. Must be a nigga from goddamn hey, they say Kansas City won the fucking Super Bowl and still rate low.
Y'all got me.
Oh, shit crazy. What we got to do? They ain't rate but like 80.
Yeah, cause I'm in New Orleans now. I can see it all. They the only line on the game.
I said, them niggas didn't even make it to the NFC Championship.
Hey, man, you had kids. I was Minnesota behind it, damn.
They hired at the Ravens. Sometimes put me work in here, B.
Did you broadcast?
Yeah. Don't you see that how you playing it? You see it say
the
on there?
NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Chicago Bears. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
All right, let's see. I don't do that.
Bring up. 180. 54 6-man.
First carry now for David Montgomery. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery.
We got time for all
6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Here's Trubisky. Incomplete.
You run it down.
Third down is a key down in any game.
You run it down and turn it in.
Something we got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Yeah. I definitely got faith in you.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Montgomery, they'll run for it.
Got it there.
Did he get there? No, you're going to say he
you know you
short
did,
the
bitch.
game. A surprising move here on the
No
opening
way
drive
you
of the
did,
game.
bitch.
And the Niners take over in terrific
Man,
field
the nigga just
position.
came out of nowhere. Come on with the bullshit. Damn, the man ain't got no phone.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 35 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Hey, you know how to take the, when you pass, take the ball down, run forward.
You said they'll not do what?
Jamal.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Now we were playing it like a connection drop.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, I thought he told me, oh, yeah, but Sam 0 to the full quarter. That nigga ain't did nothing, man.
That nigga said so you go
At the
back.
line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, it cost every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back
Damn, I
out
hate
and start
that
over
nigga,
and
man.
rebuild that confidence.
1st down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
Partney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep and curled him back inside for a nice completion.
Hey, nigga, see you running for his life out
Yeah,
here.
that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, we got to sell the go.
You ain't
Just
got time to
go.
do
Let's
no
see who's
good,
faster.
nigga.
A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
He up now, Sam, man.
Tell him I've been practicing.
On 2nd down, Montgomery.
Uh-oh, we push it. We push it,
Gotta get him down
We
right at the line of
push it. We
scrimmage.
push it.
No gain on the
push it
play
out
there,
there.
so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Only block right there, Jimmy.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 3rd down, Trubisky.
Uh-oh.
Be incomplete. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the 1st quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this 1st quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a 2nd time. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Trubisky and the troops staying out there. They will go for it. They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch.
He gave it
A
up.
gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down
Hey,
for the
get out of
Bears.
here. It got to be a challenge or something.
What you mean he caught it? You talking about? As a matter of fact, you hit him in.
There ain't nothing to challenge. Man, get out of here, man.
Shit, that first down should have been Chandler when it was 4th and what it was, 1.
Waiting on you.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception, but not on that one. Everything came together and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A huge play there on the screen pass. 42 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll run forward Montgomery. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. David Montgomery taking it in as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
I think we have to look back at the big call to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, that set up everything, and the end result, the short touchdown run. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think every coach would have gone for it back there.
You and I both know every coach would not have gone for it back there, so that's showing a little bit of faith, actually showing a lot of faith in his team, and it was rewarded.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
I done picked this damn playbook. See, they got no eye in it, no single back.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, and you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On 2nd and a yard. Garoppolo.
Oh, come on, man. Catch the ball,
Good protection that time, but they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
The ball.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
18 yards, 1st down Niners.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Coleman trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 33.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Throwing on 1st is Garoppolo.
What the fuck?
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Kyle Fuller there defensively.
Man.
They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I don't know what the fuck happened on that.
I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
But nothing to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. Tariq Cohen is deep for the Bears. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Looking to throw Trubisky on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
On 2nd and 10, Trubisky. Robinson's got it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards into Chicago, 1st down.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now again, running right is Montgomery. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
Hey, don't chickens out today, nigga.
On the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Is incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Here we go on 4th down with Trubisky.
Nigga. Let's go, man. Never say it again.
Coverage there by the all-pro Richard Sherman, able to get a hand in. So, Charles, where do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface. I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation. They think that that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So maybe that's what influenced him there. I'm guessing because I have no other explanation.
Yeah, that's tough. Own side of the field, that chunk of yardage to pick up. Head stretcher.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Looking to throw again on second down. Garoppolo. And it's
Boy, I like they put it right in the head.
Use check, the fullback, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He's got his man, it's Kendrick Bourne. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here we go.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
11.
Garoppolo on first down. And it's complete in the end zone.
Don't disrespect me like that.
Jimmy Garoppolo with his second touchdown pass of this first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guy.
Get in there.
Right? Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Let's go. It's very disrespectful, sir. Yeah.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs
What
in
took
that
you so
last
long?
series, and because they did so,
What took you so long?
that allows a coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
Say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe it'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. The toss play to Montgomery.
Good thing you ain't hit it.
Run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. From the
That boy came back there. Pull it, did, fool.
nowhere to
That nigga
escape,
slam
and he
on that
goes
nigga,
down. D Ford just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Niggas already dressed up.
After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. Now Trubisky. He's going to sling this deep down into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball is intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. In traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Prince
That
the 40-yard line. That's where the return stops.
So first thing across my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
After the interception, here's
Come here,
Trubisky.
nigga. Let's go, Bosa.
And he goes
Use the
down.
set.
Nick Bosa credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Now Trubisky to throw.
Yeah, way to get it, man. Way to get it.
Picked off at the 46.
Let's go, Water. Hey, what you say, right back here.
Football in very good field position late in this first half.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Here we go. Like 80.
Here we go.
Mike, 58, right there. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
After the fumble recovery, it's Garoppolo.
Nigga holding me,
To the
man.
air and intercepted. But it's
Man, the nigga holding
for
me.
the pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Come on, man.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
Let's go.
To escape, and he goes down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Look who we got on.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here we go.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. His throw incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle. It's tight end, and it's 3rd down. This defense tried to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Leonard Floyd. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
That was a line. I dropped my line.
Would you left him now?
I dropped him.
Oh, you dropped it. It wasn't you taking over it.
But defense. He didn't rest. He dropped it.
Oh, you picked the audible, so.
First down, here's the run with my
He
behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 50-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Let's set a tone, fellas.
From midfield now, here's Trubisky.
Oh,
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
God damn, boy, they play ball right here. They big got 2 plays. Gun, pistol, goal line, Hail Mary. Where you see this shit at?
What?
2 plays.
Here we go, here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defense...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Play. This shit terrible.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Kyle Fuller there defensively.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
I'm trying to find Khalil Mack on
He
the
steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Boom.
Here comes Cohen. Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
To the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
On 2nd and 9, Trubisky. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Nick Bosa, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears do
lit up
3rd
over
and
there.
long.
Hey, and then we broke to the other side.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. Pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Day.
Sheldon Day. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. On the return, it's James. The good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you can tend to play the field position game.
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, it's Coleman, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Here we go. What do you need? Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field.
They will run again with Coleman. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Man, you playing. This how you end up losing the game. You play right here.
You don't know?
I said that now.
You nervous? I'm voting too.
Here we go. How about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down. They're going to go for it. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter.
I've been trying to coach you.
I'm good. I done approved it.
Here comes the 49ers
what you told me?
As he's on here to punt
I can see the ball better. I can see stuff better. I'm looking at stuff. I ain't just out playing his buttons.
On the return is Cohen. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
They need to start cutting down some of this shit.
So what?
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 23.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
On 1st down, Coleman. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Throwing on 2nd down. Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and he passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
49ers.
Got these
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
He played with him. He was on
Now we give right side Coleman. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
The pad. Good.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
Your brother got here. It's a roll. It's a roll.
They've been so good. 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
We about 40-0.
On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And they'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. 3 yards on the carry there as this defense holds strong and takes it to 4th and goal. What you want me to pass?
Hey, I'm on the 15-yard line. I'm running a different kind of run play. This nigga want me to pass the ball.
I'm just saying, you could have hit 3rd and 5 or something. 3rd and goal. We
and
about
a 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it
through.
Because
I'm on 13-6. I mean, shit. I need a fucking win.
A big one there. That gives him a little cushion.
What you gonna do, pass?
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock. Put some points on
they got my hand whooped. Falling from the 0
too, dude. Feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board.
That nigga, hey, he almost blanked your brother.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Fluke fail.
See, he been in the layup.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play call, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football.
Man,
don't
I always said it ain't about
action.
that, man.
It's
how you play. You supposed to be a judge
Get a
of
little
that.
confidence in him and let him fling another one.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
What'd you say?
What's your defensive end, the white boy?
Bosa?
Yeah, this bitch got about 5 seconds of the up to
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw again on 2nd down. Trubisky. Open man is Trey Burton. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Trubisky now 8 of 17 so far, under 50%. Trubisky will throw.
Give me this.
He's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
Who they get? Come on, man.
Big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
Throwing now is Trubisky. That is caught by Cohen. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
Doesn't matter the order, but they have to get it done and get it done fast.
Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on 1st down. Here's Trubisky. He's got Burton here. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky. This one into the hands of Burton. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now it's Trubisky. Trubisky finding the 4. This is intercepted. And that should do it.
Baby.
Picked off by Quan Alexander. He's bringing it past the 20-yard line.
See what that shit got you?
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Damn, but Robert F. Bates confirms 2 new cases of coronavirus.
You putting them out, ain't they?
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Man, that big Clear Mack ain't did shit today.
Now Garoppolo. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. He was hoping to get that one to Tevin Coleman in space. And it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. So the victory here for San Francisco. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now... it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one.
Hey, nigga, why you running out trying to do a goddamn ranking list, nigga?
So that'll do it.
Hey, make sure you ball down with nigga.
Stern crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Dillon. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA.
I see you just had a shot,
For the trek back to the city as we say so long from Santa Clara.
What a great city.
Hey, answer where the score was when his internet fucked up when he played with the Colts.
What the score was?
You tell me.
It was Sam.
Alright, in what quarter?
About what, half, third?
Third quarter, I had the ball. So don't act like you just manhandling nigga now.
Hey, no, I ain't even gonna break the code. I'm gonna get this with the real.
Nigga, hey, do what you got to do, man.
Hey, Ru. Hey, these niggas wanted to play with our team, but they team high power.
I play with my team. Hey, you play with whoever. Hey, go get Baltimore, nigga.
Hey, that time nigga see me, nigga, I got Kansas City or something. New England.
I said, do what you need to do, man.
Hey, y'all nigga want to play, we gonna play now.
Okay, I'll play with my team. That's all I can say.
I play with them too, shit.
Yeah.
Hey, you might see me with the 49 to play with somebody.
Oh, shit, that's old see you basketball, shit.
Hey, Rudy, nigga want to talk, man. Look at him, okay?
Go get on Big Line now, see what you can do with him. See where you at.
He got the best team nigga in the league. I know I beat him. That's how it's Hey, Ru, you plumb again, let me know. Wanna get down on the man then? What you wanna do? Some of the man then? Or you wanna play the gym?
Nah, man, he need to play you, man. He can't just come to me like that. I just whoop you.
You can beat Ru.
Hey, but then I whoop you before that.
I told you beat me.
Then I whoop you before that. Play Tyrone, I'll be able to get me a drink, smoke in, then I'll be ready.
I'll probably eat it a minute or so.
That's why I told Tyrone go on. That's great.
So what now? I might have time to plumb.
Nigga said you gonna play bad.
Yeah, that man take long in that plumbing shit. Well,
God damn, you both gotta see. Y'all all gotta sit down at the table.
Oh shit. Alright, look at the man that matter shit.
Alright, I'll be back on later.